After nearly a decade in sales and marketing within B2B sports tech, here are my tips on how to build a commercial engine for B2B sports technology companies. Okay, so the last couple of weeks we've gone through early stage marketing and early stage sales within B2B sports technology. We're at a point here, and let's say we're sort of 12 to 18 months in our business. We've had a few sales, we're starting to build a little bit of momentum, maybe we're a little bit confident in our sales strategy or our ability to implement. We're no longer, the new kids on the block. But it's time to take the next step. It's time to take the next step in with everything. Brand messaging, sales, implementation, product. It's time to take a step back. And here's a resource that I like to use when working with companies that are going through a similar stage. Now, people reflect in different ways, but the tool I use is a pretty common tool, and it's known as the Business Model Canvas. I'm going to pop it up here on the screen. It goes through things like key partners, key activities, key resources, your value proposition, your customer relationship, the channels, customer segments, revenue streams, and cost structures. What I like to do with the clients that I work with is actually write out your current state. So currently, how are you operating under those sorts of conditions? Answer the questions with how you are currently operating. And then think 1 year, 3 years, 5 years in advance. How do you want to be operating? What do you want to be? How do you want to price? What are your key revenue streams? What are your key partners? What are your customer segments? How are you going out on different channels? Now, I'm not much for the more academic business style documents like this, but I've just found this to be a nice resource and a good way to reflect. Again, people reflect in different ways. So I guess the overall message of this video is at certain points you do need to stop and reflect, and you need to have tools and resources available to you to be able to do that. Reflect on where you were 6 months ago, look at what you wrote down and be able to compare to where you are now and where you want to go in the future. So if you liked this Business Model Canvas, there's a link here. You can download it and check it out anytime. Otherwise, if you're up for a chat, if you're at that stage in business and you want to have someone to bounce off, I'd love to chat with you. You can message me down below. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going through the more advanced stages of sales and marketing activities within B2B sports tech. If you're interested, follow for more.